But we find this constant raising of taxes on every item in the country by this government totally unacceptable, insensitive, and reckless, to say the least. We have a government that is totally out of touch with the reality that the Kenyan people are facing. Totally out of touch. That's why you see them traveling. When the country is in a crisis, you are busy traveling to other countries. You have a government that even wants to set up projects in other countries, announcing them. So it's a clueless government. And in fact, what we are afraid of is the country may go into a bigger crisis before the next election, because we intend to get them out in the coming elections. We hope that the country can stick together, because this government cannot keep anything together. When you see a government where every strategic asset is being sold, being mortgaged, even fuel levy that was repairing roads was utilized to borrow loans, then debts that have been accumulated have never been repaid, taxes are going down, businesses are closing, and it has an audacity to increase fuel in that kind of a situation, then you really don't, you don't have a government worth the name. And that's why we are saying we hope those negotiations will bear fruit and the prices will be brought down to manageable levels. And therefore, that's why we have decided to make this announcement that we are postponing the meetings for 2 weeks to give those discussions time. And we hope those discussions are not gimmicks to buy time for this government. And I'm sure you know that this thing called G2G is basically a cartel buying fuel from somewhere in the name of a government and bring it to Kenya at determined prices where they are making huge sums of money. In fact, we have information that in the current arrangement, before the additional prices they increased, the information we have is that that cartel has been making 19 billion every month from that G2G arrangement. God knows how much they are making after the current increase. So we have totally reckless people, and they think that if they can blame it on tribes, certain tribes, tribalism, they can get away with it. Kenyans are wiser. Kenyans know where it hurts, and it hurts every Kenyan. There is no fuel that is consumed by a certain tribe or a matatu that is utilized by a certain tribe. So we think it is distasteful for some of those immature ministers in this government to keep talking about a retired president as if he's the one who started the G2G arrangement, as if he's the one who tells them to keep increasing taxes every day, as if he is running the government for them. If they can't run the government, they